What's good, YouTube fam, YouTube familia? What it do, y'all? Wagwan. It's your boy, Damien, aka Rasta Mindset. I know it's been a minute, but YouTube isn't really my main focus. As much as some people out here want to believe, like they think like I'm trying to like blow up or something, man. Nah, man, this is just really just a form of just expression, a way to express myself. Cause I'm a very introverted yet expressive person, so this is just another way of getting my voice out there. But yeah, I know it's been a minute. I ain't gonna really be doing too much videos because I don't really care. I mean, unless like I get the inspiration like I just did today in like the past week or so, especially with what's been going on, man. Just looking out and just seeing how just corrupt our society is just becoming when it comes to like how people treat each other and how people will just like, you know, you'll hang out with them and then all of a sudden they'll just like not really care about who you are and just be like really shallow, and just because you're not meeting up to their expectations or because you live a certain lifestyle or you are a certain skin tone, all a whole myriad of different reasons of why somebody could be like prejudiced or shallow towards you, and that just, you know, that just gave me the, oh, my bad, I just saw a pretty fine chick. But anyway, yeah, that gave me the inspiration to make this video, man. Just, you know, a philosophy I really came across lately was like live and let live, you know? Like if people aren't like you, man, or you don't understand people, it's really okay to be misunderstood is what I'm really trying to get at, man, because you gotta live for yourself. As long as you're doing the right thing and you know where you're headed and you know what you're passionate for and you know what you live for, man, who cares about what somebody else thinks, man? Don't live for nobody else, man. Because people out here, man, they're gonna be like, you're gonna be misunderstood. And, you know, the best way to deal with those type of people is just, you know, starve them with silence, man. Block them, because, you know, everybody's got their own life path, and I don't have time to look at what somebody else is doing or worry about what they think of me, man, because I know where I'm headed. And if you don't like it, man, and if you want to act like I'm one of these cats out here in the streets robbing and killing and selling drugs, I understand why some people gotta do that. But if you think I'm like that and you don't understand like where I'm coming from and why I do the things I do, I don't have to explain to anybody what I do. Like recently, man, there's a sister that I went on this date with, and she seemed cool, and we seemed similar. You know, we both like did our own thing, and she even liked the same music. But, you know, after that date, you know, she was like, yeah, it was cool that we vibed. I hope we vibe again soon. And, you know, I hit her up to go see a show because we like the same kind of music. And, you know, she made up all these excuses and saying, oh, I only really like that kind of music to work out or for a specific purpose, you know. And I like this specific kind of music because it's my lifestyle and I grew up on it, and it helps me push forward to keep going, to do better and improve in life. Like, it's not just some aesthetic or to show off for other people, or, you know, just only like put it in to work out. And I understand why people do that because it's a very aggressive form of music, but it's just funny how this person just capped so hard just to impress me, to hang out, only just to not want to hang out no more, and like basically make up all these excuses of why they didn't want to go see the show with me. And I was just like, all right, cool. And then, you know, I still had this person on Instagram. You know, I was still seeing their posts, they were seeing my stories and whatnot. Then like last week, they hit me up out of nowhere. It's like, so I'm gonna have to unfollow you. And I mean, I didn't even actually, this is funny because I didn't even actually like read the message, you know, because this was just ridiculous, because I never seen anybody do this before. But this is what I'm trying to get at, man. She basically like randomly unfollowed me because I guess I still do the things that she's trying to not do, like listen to certain types of music and smoke weed and stuff. And she's trying to, I get it. I get that she's trying to improve her life and stuff, but these things aren't as detrimental as she's making it seem like. She's making it seem like I'm a really bad person. I'm not doing anything with my life when I'm trying to really break generational cycles and improve myself and be positive and like keep positive people around. But she's misunderstanding me and, you know, thinking I'm some kind of bad person. And it was just like, you know, and like I said, I didn't even like read her entire message. I just like saw like, you know, how you can just like see a glimpse of the message like without opening it. And that's what I did. And I was like, all right. I mean, oh man, I was so ready to just go off and be like, who do you think you are? And you're not perfect. You know, I was really about to tell her, but you know, she already unfollowed me, and then, you know, I just went and blocked her because it was just like, I don't need you to come at me with that type of negative energy. I didn't do anything to you. I didn't do anything to warrant this type of behavior. And, you know, she was already giving all these red flags of how she doesn't like a certain ethnic group of people because of one person treated her wrong. And yeah, that's what inspired me to make this video. It's just, it's not hard to just live your own life and let people do their thing. Everybody's is like striving and got their own path and have their own downs and ups and whatnot. And it's not fair for you to like judge someone based off of like what you think they are about, instead of trying to learn more about them and figure them out. And you shouldn't even try to be figuring someone out. Like, that's the thing, man. It's getting ridiculous how all these people like get scared because they can't really figure out why someone likes this type of music or why someone lives this type of lifestyle, especially if they're not doing anything to nobody. And, you know, I'm the type of person who has so many different people of different backgrounds and different lifestyles in my life, and I don't really judge people because I understand, like I keep reiterating myself because I really need to get this point across, is that people live a different life and they have a different life path. And it's just really not fair how people, you know, they like lock on to certain people. They lock on and want to try to figure these people out, especially people that are similar to them, and they see that they have potential and they think it's like some kind of rivalry or something, when you know, people like me who, like, you know, do their own thing, we're just looking down and we're just trying to be the best individuals we can be and try to uplift people. And, you know, that's kind of the reason why I made this channel. But, you know, people out here want to think, oh, you're just doing this for money, nobody's gonna support you, some ridiculous like weird shit. And it's like, but what are you doing? What are you doing for the community? What are you doing? Are you just sitting around trying to cap on social media and impress people with outfits and stuff, to impress girls and stuff? I don't even do that shit. I don't even care about what society thinks of me and whatnot. I'm not saying I don't take care of my appearance or nothing, or I don't care, but I'm saying that there's so much just projection and shallowness, especially in this age of social media, that's starting to really tick me off, to where, I don't know, it's what's leading to this decay in the society, man. Because I don't know, man, people, it's good to be selfish, but there's definitely a limit, man. Because I understand it, man. I understand I'm a little bit selfish myself, but I still, you know, I don't look down on people because I don't understand them, or because they're living a certain lifestyle, or because they're similar to me and I think, oh, I need to be in competition with them. Like, it's so petty and it's ridiculous, man. This is why I recommend y'all to really spend more time alone and stop spending time with people who aren't doing nothing, man, and who are just constantly in groups with, like, you know, people who indulge in all this stuff like video games and, you know, junk food and stuff. And, you know, that stuff is like good in moderation and maybe to treat yourself every once in a while, but people who do that all the time, man, you're gonna keep you down on their level, and you're gonna end up dragging down people who are really out here with good intentions down. And it's really not fair, man. It's not fair, because we should really be striving to be united and improve each other and like compete with each other in order to improve ourselves, not compete to bring the next man down. And that's what I'm really trying to get at, man. It's really getting ridiculous out here, man. Especially like coming towards the end of 2022, man. I'm just starting to realize, man, you gotta really pull the plug on people who have these ulterior motives, man, who really think, like, who feel threatened by you, even though you are just doing your own thing with your head down and you're not really bothering nobody. And yeah, don't be afraid to pull, even if you know these people for years, man, because those will be the people who will probably harm you the most. Is somebody who's closest to you and who's known you for years and who's seen your growth and who've known where you've been through and what you've done before. Even those type of people, man, just feel free to cut them off, man. Who cares about all the memories and stuff and what y'all have done together, man? just cut them off. But yeah, y'all, man, I appreciate all y'all who's still tuning in. I know it's dark out, man. It's only 4. I just got off work. And yeah, man, it's getting dark really early. It's gonna keep getting that way till the 21st. But yeah, to wrap this shit up, man, keep doing you. Who cares about being misunderstood, man? Especially if you know what you live for, if you know what you're passionate for and what you like. Oh, y'all can barely see me, but yeah, if you know what you're passionate for and what you live for, try to surround yourself with people who have similar values, similar morals. They're gonna naturally gravitate towards you anyway. Try to avoid all these people who need some kind of crutch or distraction, and it can be of anything, to distract them from, because they don't know what they live for. And that's been a big issue like lately. Like I've been trying to really distance myself from these people who don't know like what they truly value or live for. And like I said, when you hang around people all the time and you need people to validate you and you need people to tell you how to live your life and what your values are, you don't know, you're not thinking for yourself. You're thinking with a group or, you know, with a clique. Instead of being an independent thinker, it's good to be a critical thinker and be able to think for yourself, like for real, man. And that's a huge problem in certain communities, man. They just they don't read, they don't have any sort of education, man. They just look at what the media is doing, and this isn't even just in certain communities. This is like a societal issue, man. This is like an American Babylonian issue, is that people will look out and let the media, let society, let these movies, let what's going on Instagram and Twitter and all this bullshit tell them how to think and like their perception of people. And I don't think that way, man. I've studied cultures and have homies and dated different girls from around the world to the point to where I understand that, and I'm starting to understand that things are more connected than what the world wants you to think, especially living in this place called the United States of America. I don't know, man. I don't mean to like toot my own horn, man, but I feel like I'm more, despite the gripes I have against this place, I'm more of an American than more people, because I understand the value of unity and respect and how to respect people who aren't like you, man. But yeah, man, that's all I really got, y'all, man. I ain't gonna really, I mean, I'll probably continue my Leaving Babylon series, but aside from that, I'm not really gonna do too much uploads. Who knows, I might get inspired to do more videos, but I just need to let that out, man. It's getting ridiculous out here, man. Just, you know, watch who you keep around, like, for real, man. Some people are just, especially from my experience, man, I don't understand what it is with me, man, but I just seem to attract all the snakes, man. But luckily for me, I'm able to sniff them out easily, and like I have such a high intuition that I understand when someone's sneak dissing on social media, or, you know, or how they treat you at work or something like that. I understand like how people switch up and stuff, and I kind of pretend to be nonchalant about it, but that's how you gotta move, man. You gotta really move different when you like really trying to improve and do your own thing and like uplift people, man. But anyway, yeah, that's all I got, y'all, man. Appreciate for tuning in, and until next time, y'all, peace.